guys, coming aboard here from Amerime Media, and I'm sitting with Mike Shirdan.
Shirdan. You're very close.
We're here at the international famous Amalgam Comics and Coffee House.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about Mike about some of the comics that he do, anything he's working on, any secret projects he might be going on. But first thing I want to talk about is that the Will Smith collaboration.
Oh yeah.
That was hot.
Oh, thank you so much. First of all, thank you for having me. Like, that's a cool honor, you know, like, it's nice to, you know, always meet new creators and things like that, doing different podcasts.
Right.
With the Will Smith Summertime thing, that was something that I wanted to do for a long time, but I felt like I couldn't really, you know, do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached out to someone that I found on Instagram. His name's Joey, and his work's incredible. Like, I really started about doing more shout outs just because I found his work.
Right,
it was just so good. But so I started talking to him and I was like, hey, look, like, it's an abstract idea, but like, if you want to do it, like, let's do it. And he was down for it, and I told me the idea. He sent me some designs. It was just sketches, and I was like, yo, this is gonna be a hit. Like, I knew instantly this was gonna be a hit, and I think turnaround time was like a week or two.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so I redrew it, I animated it, I put the music behind it.
I love the animation and the music
so
behind it.
much.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
So such a tribute. Have Will Smith seen it?
I don't know. I know that Jazzy Jeff's son saw it. That's as far as it got. But
you gotta get it trending, yo. You gotta make sure Will Smith sees it, man.
I would love that, you know. I think it's, you know, it's something that, you know, since being from the Philly area, is really true and dear to me, because you know, that song is like everyone's childhood almost.
Yeah.
So I really just wanted to do that piece and really get Joey some exposure because I felt like he deserved it and wasn't getting it.
Right.
So as soon as I saw it, I thought it was a hit. We put it out, it went everywhere, and it was beautiful. And I think that it's awesome to see his page flourishing along with mine at the same time. So I'm really happy that turned out well.
Yeah, we gotta get that post trending, man. We gotta make sure Will Smith.
I would love to see that.
And Jazzy Jeff sees it, man.
Especially now in the summertime.
Right, especially now. It's perfect. It's fitting for it.
Yeah.
How long have you been drawing? Cause you're young. You're only 24, right?
Yeah, I'm 24.
Yeah.
So I mean, I've been drawing since I was a kid, but you know, that's obviously, you know, not the same. But so I went to college for animation, but I failed. I failed out of animation, like completely failed. And I was like, you know what, maybe this isn't for me, you know. So I switched into marketing. And while I was in marketing, I started doing clothing, label stuff, and doing all those kind of different graphic designs. And I went into freelancing. And from freelancing, I started doing my own stuff. And that's kind of where I am now. That was like, what, 5-6 years ago? So now, I had a sales job last year, and I started saving up my money during that sales job, and I was like, you know what, it's time for me to sink or swim. I gotta put all my effort into it.
Right.
And so I left the sales job, started putting all my effort and work into mixing my marketing with graphic design, and then now we're talking.
And you are blowing up.
Yeah, I mean, it's humbling, you know. It's something that, like, I have to depart from it sometimes and be like, hey, look, like, because numbers are kind of get confusing after a while. Like, I love the analytics of it,
right?
But you can get lost in that,
right? Yeah.
And I never want to get lost in that. So I'm always like, people are like, oh, you're blowing up, your page doing this, you're doing that. It's like, nah, I mean, like, I'm still as hungry as I was when I had 100 followers.
And that's how you do it, man. You gotta maintain that hunger.
Yeah.
Are you working on anything right now that you can speak
on? Let me see what I can give you insight in. I think what I can give you insight on is I'm working on my own show right now, animated show.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that I'm going to try to do myself because the way I kind of philosophize myself is...
Are you doing it all yourself?
All myself, for the time being. The way I kind of philosophize myself is, like, a lot of people are like, oh, I wish I could have done this, I wish I could have done that. I was like, what's stopping you?
Right.
So I've never had an animation class. I failed the 3 graphic design classes I've had. So what's stopping me from pitching an idea, doing something, you know, coming up with a 6-minute, 7-minute short?
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to do now, is developing that, coming up with original characters and developing interests. I also have some secret projects I can't talk about, but I really like that. And I also have this, I have a huge piece coming out. I've been putting out that I've been working on the Steven Universe theme song, re-editing that.
Nice.
Everything from scratch.
I think I've seen that on the page, right? You posted
It's
that.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's been like a month of me working on that, but a lot of secret things, but a lot of things that I'm constantly putting out there.
Are you watching any anime or reading any manga?
Yeah. For me, since I work from home, it's something that I always have on the background. Like a lot of people listen to music when they work.
Right.
I watch Netflix. So whether it's me watching a movie or watching anime, like I saw a majority of Dragon Ball Super. I know a lot of my fan base is really big into Dragon Ball, but I haven't caught up on it. I know what happens, but like I haven't watched the actual thing.
That Goku piece you did with the merge the Jordan and the rings.
Yeah, I had to.
You was doing a contest on that.
Yeah.
Did anybody win it?
Yeah, 2 people actually won, and I'm talking back and forth with them right now to work that all out. But it's really cool how many people were interested in winning that contest. It was kind of like, I always say, it's always humbling to see how many people are interested in my work.
I entered the contest.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 people won. I put out a story, but I have a sticker contest coming out. I have a poster contest coming out.
Okay.
Like, I'm trying to do as much as I can because I have stuff lying around that I don't need.
Right. Right.
I have like a bunch of Hey Arnold stickers I have to get rid of. They've been sitting around for months. I've never put them out for sale, so like I was like, let me just do a contest, give them out. I have posters. If people work with me enough, like if I have clients that have gotten commissions 5 or 6 times, I'll send them a commissionary like poster. Yeah, so it's like something where I know how hard it is to invest in a person. Like like if you have a client and you have a customer who's like, hey, like I want to work with you, like I want this to be a long-term thing. Like you have to, use that customer service kind of thing and care about like what they're actually interested in getting and what their interests are.
Yeah.
But Dragon Ball I watch a lot. I started My Hero Academia a couple weeks ago. I like that a lot.
You just started? Like
I
you're on
just
season 1?
started. Yeah, I'm thinking like on episode 6.
Oh man.
I'm up to like episode 70 of Naruto, like the first season, second season or something.
Right.
But I can't really get into that one. I think it's I like it, but it's not something that hooks me in. And Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm watching that. I love that a lot.
Yes, Brotherhood's amazing.
I love it, and I keep coming back to it because, like, since I flish back and forth between so many shows, it's like that one I keep coming back to, and I love that one a lot.
Though the problem is, anime like Naruto, they have like close to 500 episodes. Like 200 of those are filler.
Yeah. Being a Steven Universe fan, I hate filler. You get 6 episodes and then you get on a hiatus for 6 months.
Our cameraman, y'all can't see him, but the cameraman, he ranks about that all the time. Huge Steven Universe fan.
Yeah.
But like, they'll give you like 8 episodes. They're like, see y'all in a couple months. See y'all next year.
That's how it is. Like I love Steven Universe so much. I think we're in an age where a lot of people think that cartoons are trash now. But I think you gotta find the gold in the dirt,
Right.
I think, for every Teen Titans Go, you have a Steven Universe,
Right.
And someone's Teen Titans Go may be their Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, that may be their importance level.
Right.
It's person to person. And for me, Steven's one that has the depth of, like, an anime. And I really love that.
Yeah. A lot of people are calling it anime at this point.
Oh, yeah, because, like, for me, Last Airbender is the last good American show that I could really invest in.
What about Korra?
I loved Korra, but I felt like Nickelodeon shorthanded them towards the end, where they're like, we're just going to put it online. We're not going to advertise you guys, really. I thought it was as good as Airbender, but not the same charm.
Yeah.
But, I'm always watching something,
That's awesome.
I'm just now starting to get into, like, anime movies. Like, I've seen all the Studio Ghibli movies.
Nice.
But now I'm just starting to get into, like, I just saw Your Name a couple months ago.
Okay, how was that? I haven't seen that one yet.
It was amazing. I think it's probably the best animated movie I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a little slow, but like I tell everyone who I'm around, they're like, you gotta watch this, like, you know.
You can check that one out.
Oh yeah, man, that was really good. But that's where I'm at. I'm always watching something.
Okay. How can people find you / buy your stuff?
Oh yeah. The primary way people find me is usually through Instagram. My name is Mike Shirdan, Shirdan, and that's pretty much, if you search that anywhere, I'll pop up.
Right.
I try to keep things consistent, and
that's that marketing side of you.
yeah, I try to keep that on the low. Because like the last thing anyone ever wants is to like to see the ins and outs and think like they're being played, and that's never how it is. So I always keep it consistent, and the way to get commission is just talk to me. I have a flat rate, but for first-time buyers, but whenever people talk to me and I can see their interest in it, and they're not just like, hey, like I just want to get a logo, like do it for me.
Right.
And they're really invested in it and want to work with me, I always give them a deal.
Nice.
I always give them a returning customer deal. I work with them, try to work it out. And I'm starting to work in the animation and my commissions as well. So
I've seen that on your Instagram recently, that you're moving from static images to a lot more animations, like Will Smith Summertime.
Oh yeah.
And we had a few images that is raining in the background.
Oh yeah.
So that's
I'm
really
trying.
good.
It's a lot of, like I said before, if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to try to figure out how to do it. So I went back on my old images, like this Chucky It thing.
Yeah.
And, I was like, hey, this looks really cool, but no one can see Pennywise in the background. So why not I animate this and bring them forward?
That's an amazing piece too. Chucky
you.
It, yeah.
Thank you so much.
I like that one. Can you speak on your project?
Yeah.
The animation project that you're working on?
Oh yeah, for
the
sure.
Story and everything going
Yeah,
on?
like right now it's pretty much in developmental. Like I don't even have a story yet, but at this point it's something that next month I'm going to start working more into that, because I'm at the point now where I have enough frequent clients that it makes me so I can pay my bills, honestly.
Right.
So that means now I can transition and not have to put out a piece a week, a piece every day. I'm constantly working from sunrise to sunset past that.
Nice.
So I'm trying to do something where I have a rough idea. I want it to be like two siblings and then maybe like a guardian of some sort, and them trying to find their parents.
Okay.
I don't know how the story is going to go, but
Pretty sure it's going to be amazing, no matter how you work it
I
out.
hope so. But that's where it's at right now. I think that you'll see some rough sketches really soon. I think that I've been, I always tell people I have a note page in my iPhone where it's just a whole entire thing of ideas.
Me too.
I love that. I think that a lot of people need that in their life, where they're just like, hey, look, I'm going to get to these things.
Yeah.
So that's what I have, and I think that it's going to be fun to watch people react to it. And if they don't, they don't, and if they do, they do.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah. All right. That's it. That's my time with
you so
you.
much.
Thanks, Mike.
Hey,
I greatly appreciate it.
great so much.
Man. I'm looking forward to your work.
Oh, yeah, thank
I
you
want
for
to
having
talk to
me.
you behind the scenes about some stuff. But y'all can't see that. That's privileged information. All right, this is my time. Comic Boss, Amerime Media. Make sure y'all check Mike out on Instagram. It's Mike Shirdan.
Yeah.
Across everything, right?
Yep, everything.
All right. In the store?
The store, if you go onto my page, there's a link, and there's everything right there.
There you go. All right. Out. Peace.
Thank you so much.